Hey. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, welcome.
Whoever said the room doesn't matter when you're on vacation.
I see Diane. Hi, Brian. Body count doesn't matter to people who practice logic and stick to facts. Diane! Hello, my love. I dyed my hair. No more roots. I did my Dyson. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ripple. Darker shade. It's not a darker shade. But it always looks darker at first. Hi, Ripple.
Hi.
But I did my hair and it looked darker. Even before I rinsed it out, and then I was like, did I put the wrong dye in? I mean, I doubt I did, but there's no line. It doesn't look like I picked the wrong dye, so I think it just kind of settles into a lighter shade after I wash it a few times.
It looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. You can't see me. I'm smiling. I'm not like, oh, it looks good. No, it looks good.
hey, yeah.
Yeah, when the light hits it, you can tell it's blonde. Yeah.
Should I put some sunshine? I got sunshine.
Do it, lady.
Do it, lady.
Hey.
Hey, what do we do? What do we do? We do the flip. Woo!
Ooh, purr.
Right? Who's that? Curly hair, don't care. Alright. Hair looks so good, Jessica. Oh, looping, Diane. No. Don't loop. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. No debate. This is accurate as fuck. Thank you, sir. Jessica. I feel like I should have like a fan here or something. Oh, body count does matter to losers because losers are controlling, insecure, stuck in the past, PP obsessed. I agree. I very much agree.
I am getting loaded, but it won't take long for me to secure this because it's just a bunch of brick. And then I'm staying here tonight, so as soon as I'm done with that, I will be all yours.
Oh, you got my book?
Yeah.
yeah, mine was delivered today too. Yeah, they were
Oh,
quick with it. It's so
uh,
pretty, Diane. It's so pretty. Oh man, the cover is awesome,
It
Chantel.
is.
what's
I haven't
it
read it
like?
yet.
What's it show? Can you do this, Diane? I haven't.
Wait, hang on a second.
So body count doesn't matter to actual men because actual men stand confidently in the present. When they look at a woman, they think about a woman. Guys like him are very insecure about the past. They want to hear about pippies. When they look at a woman, they think about pippies. Diane. Diane. Let me know what you think, okay, Diane?
I will.
Thank you. Very
By
important.
the way, I did work it out. I'm going by my mailbox tomorrow morning, so
Okay.
I'll be picking mine up in the morning.
Cool.
I specifically planned my whole 3 days just so I could go pick up your book.
uh,
Why do you need to see her wedding ring?
I want to
Seriously,
show
why do you need to
you
see it?
because I designed this. I designed the engagement ring. I designed the wedding band. And I had them made by a local family-owned jeweler. So, oh, storytelling. No, we block and delete these losers who try to tell us that they actually have people that care about them. But yeah, no, body count does not matter to men, but it does matter to guys, especially guys lying about being men. A lot of people that give relationship advice are single. Yes, and I don't agree with that, Pete. No, it definitely does matter to losers, but you just keep repeating yourself because you're a bop. A bop is boring, oppressive, and pee obsessed. You can tell they're boring because they say the same thing over and over again. Like they literally don't have enough brain power to come up with something original. Oppressive and pee obsessed. Pete, I don't agree with coaches who say I'm going to coach you into fill in the blank when they have not been successful at it themselves. Like they think their journey makes them a coach. That's not true. You're not a Sherpa because for the first time you're going to bring somebody to the top of Mount Everest. You're a Sherpa because you've done it before and you are confidently bringing people because you know how to bring them, because you know the route, because you've done it well enough to understand where to put your feet and where the danger zones are ahead of time because you've already traveled it. So coaches who haven't traveled the route advertising themselves as coaches, if you're a dating coach but you're not in a long-term relationship, in other words, you haven't figured it out enough to make it work long-term, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with therapists, right? Like you go to like who haven't done it themselves, right? You go to school, you get your degree, you put it in a frame behind you on the wall, you sit at a desk, and now you go, trust me, bro, I can help you fix what I haven't fixed. I haven't fixed my anxiety and depression, but I'm your expert. I haven't figured out how to pick a long-term relationship, but I'm your expert. I haven't figured out how to not be fighting in my relationship, but I'm your expert. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. So we have these males who come here that are pee obsessed. They'll tell you how many peepees they like to think about. So this guy here says body count doesn't matter. Why would anyone want to share something special with a 40 plus body count? When he looks at a female, he thinks about 40 sets of male genitalia. So pay attention, ladies, to the pee obsessed. Make sure you block and delete them. They're the ones that shove you aside and go, enough about you. Tell me about the dudes you used to do, right? Accountability. They don't take accountability for their imagination and emotions. I'm going to think about what's not currently happening because it's not happening in reality, but they're so stuck in their imagination, emotions, but they don't take accountability for their imagination and emotions. It's your problem, ladies. You have to fix them by saying no to the sex you want to have because this weak male can't cope with reality because he can't take accountability for his emotions and weakness and dysfunction.
it also says like the only thing he values is sex as being special. Like, but I have other experiences that are special. Like I have restaurants that are special, but other people have gone to that restaurant. Like it doesn't you're not making any sense. You're really not.
Everything I say goes both ways. Amber, thank you. Thank you, Amber. Exactly what I mean, P. Yep.
She's not bashing men. This is the same guy who said accountability versus 1,000 women. This dude doesn't get it.
Oh, lovely talking. That's a cute dress.
Yeah, nobody's regret coping. We don't regret
Uh,
anything. I don't know what you're
so,
talking about.
ladies, a loser is gonna tell you who you are. A loser is gonna tell you what you think. A loser is gonna tell you how you feel. Because he's so dumb, he thinks he's gonna tell you all this stuff and it's true. Because he went in his imagination, made up a story, and he's so delusional and mentally ill, he believes every story he tells himself. Ladies, make sure you get rid of the mentally ill ones. Hey, baby girl. Look at this. This guy, he's making up stories again because he wants to tell you, look at me, I'm delusional. Look at me, I'm mentally ill. Look at me, I make things up. Look at me, I run around the internet like a moron because I can't cope with reality. Look at me, I'm a big baby boy. I poop in my underwear, sit on the ground, and then I cry. Wow, look at me, big baby boy. I'm not happy being here. Why is this woman here talking about me? I don't like that she's talking about me. I'm so mentally ill, I can't cope with reality. Big baby boys. What do we do with big baby boys, ladies? We go block, delete, cleanse, remove. What do we do with big baby boys? Ladies, we block, delete.
And they claim ableist. He wants to claim ableist. Meanwhile, they're sexist and misogynist.
I know.
Okay.
We block, we delete, we cleanse, we remove. Do you see the cleanup? That's what you do. You clean the garbage out. You get rid of the garbage when you see they are garbage. We don't have to read their words. We don't have to deal with their presence. We block, delete, we cleanse, we remove. We put the garbage in the trash. We don't care what they think. We don't care what they feel. We don't care what they want. Do you know why? Because they're nowhere near being the quality human being you are. They don't deserve you. So why would we listen to them? They're failures. Failures to listen. Failures to absorb new information. I know everything already. Failures to understand the simple words coming out of our mouths. Failure to respect individuality, autonomy, a woman's sexuality. Failures. What do you do with failures, ladies? You go block, delete, cleanse, remove. The failures. We don't care about failures. We delete them. Their mama should have deleted them, but we'll do the job. We'll delete them.
It was yesterday or the day before who, kept going on about how he counted. And then I asked him what his was because I was going to go to a point. And he was like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. And I was like, great. Thanks for agreeing.
I read that book.
Hi, Ricardo. What topic are you here for?
I did. I was just saying I read that book, and I was going to say about the book, King Von and Little Dirk.
Oh,
They
shut
had a
up.
situation.
Block, delete, cleanse, remove the loser. That's what we do, ladies. Block, delete, cleanse, remove the loser.
And we know right away when you overtalk as soon as you come in that you're a POS.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we know right away when you come in and you talk really nice and low and soft, we also know you're a POS because we're really good at what we do. We see through you quite instantly. But sometimes we use you. Because, listen, who am I going to sell my books to if you don't present yourself as the lesson? Who am I going to sell my books to if you don't give me somebody to point to and say, you don't want this, ladies? Who am I going to sell my books to when you don't show us what a loser sounds like?
See all the filtered comments because, like, I know they don't know that they're filtered and they're just not being responded to, and they're probably just really.
Watch this little loser disappear into the trash. Watch. See? Just like that. The word you're looking for, losers, is indifference. Do you know what indifference means? Sold your book to me. It was a woman that did it to me, but she was the same way. Hey, Maggie. Hi, Serenity. Single women ideology, right? Ladies, pay attention. I'm going to teach you some lessons here today. Here's a lesson right now. 100% of the losers who say body count matters are liars. 100% of them are liars. Help me immensely. Good. Sin Shops, you got yours too. All these people seeing my new book before I am. Maggie, I'm happy I could be here for you. Oh, and also single is not an insult. These guys can't cope with reality, which is why they say body count matters. I can't cope with comparison because the reality is if she's got a comparison point, she's going to know how tiny I am. See, she's got one body before me. Oh no, I look smaller. Oh, she's got 2 bodies before me. I look so tiny now. She's got 3 comparison points before me. See, the more comparison points she has, the worse he looks, ladies. You add in a Amazon lesbian in there, he looks hella bad. Hella bad. He doesn't want the comparison points because you'll never do worse than what you had before.
Give me a moment. I thought they were selling lesbians on Amazon, and then I realized what you were saying.
Of course, the demeaning loser is going to try to tell us women we should listen to demeaning losers. We should listen to bops, right? Look at the repeat because he's boring, oppressive, and pee-pee obsessed. A bop has no brain cells. A bop repeats himself because he's too smooth-brained to make anything up in his head. He goes copy-paste, here you go, copy-paste, here you go, because he's too dumb to come up with anything original. Notice the bop ladies in the comment section. We make the bops more interesting by turning them into bingo colors. Go ahead and get yourself a bop bingo card in the link in my bio and play bingo with their words. It's how you make the bops interesting because otherwise they're too dumb to be interesting. They're very boring, oppressive, and pee-pee obsessed. So make sure you let them talk, ladies. That's your dating strategy. No kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity for minimum 3 months. Body count doesn't matter. Get rid of the losers when you're looking for a long-term relationship. Let them tell you who they are so you can identify them and you can block and delete them, which is the appropriate behavior. Not kissing them and having sex with them and giving them exclusivity. Block, delete, cleanse, remove the garbage. Hello, thank you, my love. Don't forget to get your copy of No More Assholes. It's in English. It is in Spanish. It is an audiobook. It is also a workbook with bonus material. These bops, these losers, will never infiltrate your life because you will identify them and remove them and make them non-existent. No more bops. No more boring, oppressive, pee-pee obsessed losers. By the way, if you don't like me, I get rid of you. Bye. If you don't like me, I get rid of you. If you're disrespectful, I get rid of you. If you're dumb, I get rid of you. If you're willfully ignorant, I get rid of you. Do you know why? Because I teach my ladies standards. How am I going to teach them standards if I let subpar males fester in my environment like stinking garbage? I need to get the garbage out. Watch this latest loser disappear, block, delete, cleanse, remove. See? It's so easy, ladies. All you need to do is use your little fingers, and they're non-existent. Use your little fingers and your life is happier. Use your little fingers and their dysfunction will not distract you from your goals, from your ambitions, your financial responsibility. These little losers don't exist. Do you know what does exist? Your mental health, emotional well-being, your physical safety, your goals, your empire. What's the number one demographic of home buyers? Single women. Single women, ladies, don't let them move in, by the way. Not without a rental agreement that says you can kick them out in 30 days. This guy says an old lady meetup. Oh, block, delete, cleanse, remove. See how we do that, ladies? We don't care what they say. We don't care what they think. We don't care at all. We are unaffected. We are unaffected by their mentality. We are unaffected by their dysfunction. We are unaffected by their useless words. We go, oh, looks like I identified a new one. I need to block, delete, cleanse, remove. Oh, there's another one. Block, delete, cleanse, remove. Because women are always surrounded by losers, right? We walk out in the street. We might come across a loser. What do, ladies? Nothing. If he comes up and talks to you, what do, ladies? Nothing. Nothing. You give him nothing. They don't get our time. They don't get our attention. They don't get our focus. They don't get our energy. They don't get our smiles. They don't get our politeness. They don't deserve what they don't give. We're not interested in dysfunctional males. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, what's up? You can call me James.
James, what topic are you here for?
The body count doesn't matter. I think for both men and women it does matter.
Oh, thank you for answering my question. That is my debate topic. This is a facts over feelings debate, not an individualized debate. That means you don't start a sentence with I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. Because, James, if you think spinach is yucky and you feel like you never want to eat it again, does that mean I need to stop eating spinach?
No, certainly not.
Exactly. So that's why this is not an individualized debate, because I'm not here to debate you on you, because I'm not here to change you, because you have the right to eat spinach or not eat spinach. So we're going to discuss this in a factual or scientific way only. Facts or science only. Are you here for that debate?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So a little bit of ground rules. A fact would be like this. Would you agree this is a key?
Yeah.
Me too. A fact is something outside of you and me, agreed upon on site because it is so obvious. If you want to bring us science, we need 4 pieces of information. Title of the peer-reviewed study, website is on, page number, paragraph number. Give that to us first. We'll go find what you found, and then you can say it out loud. And this is how we ensure there's no amplification of lies, fear-mongering, or disinformation. Is that fair?
Yeah, it sounds fair. Unfortunately, for me, it's a little too much for TikTok. I appreciate your time. I'm not doing all that, respectfully.
Yeah, no problem. Perfect. Perfect. I'm glad he didn't pretend he had a fact or a science. I respect that. Block, delete, cleanse, remove. And do you know why we block them, ladies? Because they're showing you who they are. It's not like they're going to be a different person tomorrow. I'm not here to let them come back tomorrow to come loser in my environment again tomorrow. When we block them, we keep them from coming back and losering again. He didn't give up. He just admitted he had no facts or science. And I respect that much more than the losers coming here, grasping at straws, trying to come up with something that sounds like a fact or a science because they don't want to be wrong. If there's peer-reviewed studies that it doesn't matter, that body count does not matter, We don't need a peer-reviewed study to show that a normal bodily function is okay. If you want to convince us that a normal bodily function is not okay, you need to find the proof and present the proof. But until you present the proof that a normal bodily function is not okay, I'm not accepting your words trying to convince me a normal bodily function is not okay. Oh, what's your name?
Hey, how's it going?
What's your name?
I'm Josh.
Josh, what topic are you here for?
The the body count doesn't matter one.
Do you have something on in the background you need to turn off?
Yeah, I'm mute it there now. There we go. So yeah, like
Thank you for answering my question. That is a facts over feelings debate that I'm hosting. That means we're only discussing the topic in a factual or scientific way, but not an individualized way, which means you don't start a sentence with I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. Are you here for a facts over feelings debate?
yeah, I'm down for that. And can I ask your opinion on something? Like, no.
I don't have an opinion, my love. I have facts. Would you like to hear my
You don't have any opinions, huh?
No, I don't have made up stuff. I have facts. Do you know the difference between a fact and an opinion?
Yeah, fact is like undeniable. It's something that's just objectively true.
Yes. So, for example, if I never touched water, I might have an opinion about what water feels like, but I don't have the facts about what it feels like until I've touched the water. But when I did touch the water, I went from an opinion to a fact, right?
Yeah, sure.
Right. So I don't have an opinion for why body count doesn't matter. I have 3 facts for why body count does not matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts. Would you like to hear them?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so number 1, if a woman is looking for a long-term relationship and she's looking for somebody with all these qualities, no less, does she need to observe someone over time to find out who they are before committing? Yes or no?
I think that would be wise, yeah.
Would it be a fact that the way for her to find out who someone is to spend time with them, observing their behavior? Yes or no?
In most cases, yeah, like you could meet a guy who's manipulative and, like, you don't see the real him, if you get me, like,
If she spends minimum 3 months with him, observing his behaviors, if she spends enough time in his environment instead of just taking what he says at face value from a distance when he's texting her, if she's around him, observing how he's operating over and over and over and over and over again, will she notice if he's manipulative?
She should do, yeah. I agree that's a better way.
Let's get back on track, right? Because I ask you a yes or no, and you go yap, yap, yap. So I'm going to start with number 1 again. Is it a fact that a woman looking for a long-term relationship, wanting somebody with all these qualities, no less, would need to spend time with them, observing their behaviors before committing? Yes or no?
Yeah, that's the
Yes,
ideal.
thank you. Number 2, if a man was looking for a long-term relationship, is it a fact that he would need to spend time observing someone's behavior to find out who they are before committing? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Number 3, is it a fact that if somebody wanted to know if the other person has an STD or STI, they need to ask the person, go to the doctor, get tested, get the test results, and show the test results? Yes or no?
For a fact, you'd have to see the test results, yeah.
Exactly. So logical people who stick to facts don't ask for numbers, because numbers don't inform you if they have an STD or STI. Numbers don't inform you of their character. Only spending time with them will. Only asking for testing will.
Okay. Yeah, no, I more or less agree with that. But what I'm confused on, genuinely, is you're saying body count doesn't matter, but you're also saying that women and men as well should get to know each other for a few months before getting serious, like, yeah. Okay, well, that's actually reasonable, like, yeah. I agree with that.
It's quite logical, isn't it?
Yeah, but like usually people who are saying body count doesn't matter, they're kind of saying like, oh, you can sleep with as many men, just doesn't really matter, like.
body count doesn't matter. This is your exploration stage. If you decide to take one, and not everybody does, body count doesn't matter, no matter how high, no matter how low. My husband had a body count of 2. I had a body count of, I don't know, because I didn't keep track, but I'm pretty cute, and I was a stripper for 20 years, so you
Yeah,
can
for
guess.
sure.
I had all the fun I wanted to. Now, him with his body count of 2, and me with my many, many, many body counts, we came together because we saw this in each other. He saw this in me, I saw this in him, and we fell in love and started a relationship, and he never cared about body count, and he is the best lover I've ever had.
No, well, that's lovely, honestly.
Mhm.
You love to see it.
Yes. Are you in a
Um,
relationship?
what was that?
Are you in a relationship?
No, I haven't been in a relationship the last like year, to be honest.
Do you think you'll ever want to get in one?
No, I'm kind of hung up on my ex, to be honest with you. But like, yeah,
So I wrote 2 books for men. I don't know if you know who I am, but if you Google who is Canada's best dating coach, you're probably going to see my name.
Chantel Hyde. Okay.
So I wrote 2 books for men. This is the relationship book for men,
Okay.
and this is the dating book for men.
The perfect play. That sounds interesting.
Yes. And this starts with breakup repair.
It starts with what?
It starts with healing your heart after a breakup.
Okay. I might have to invest in that book, so to be honest.
I
I
think
have
you
been
should.
struggling.
I think it sounds right up your alley.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's more or less just all I wanted to ask. Appreciate the conversation.
You're
Good luck with your books.
Thank
Right.
you. Bye. Dun-dun-dun. Guys, do you want me to get rid of anybody before I get on the next call? Hi, what's your name?
Hello?
Hi, what's your name?
Hey, my name is Lucas. I called yesterday, but I had like mic issues, I suppose.
Okay, Lucas. What topic are you here for?
The body count doesn't matter, but not to debate. Just wanted to mostly say, good job. I appreciate what you do. And you talking like how a lot of these men respond to you, like I was obviously like, I agree with you, but it made me think like on a deeper level of like, I suppose how the body count doesn't matter, or the body count does matter, dudes. Like, I feel like it's a lot of like insecurity, so like, I don't know, your content really made me consider my own feelings and prejudices about it. And I don't know, I just really wanted to say, yeah, thanks. Keep doing what you do. Your content is a breath of fresh air.
Thank you. Lucas, would you like to hear a story from my personal experience?
Yeah, sure.
So I had to change my mind. I had to change my own mind. I had to fix myself about this subject. So you've heard me, were you here when I was talking about my husband? He has a body count of 2. I have a higher body count. I don't know. I didn't keep track. Did you hear that?
I heard some of it, but I've heard your previous content where you said your husband does not at all consider any of that to be anything really. So yeah, I'm like aware that that's your position.
Yeah. So I was a stripper for 20 years. He came to my club one night, took me for a dance. I guess couldn't get me off his mind, came back the next night to take me for a dance again. Asked me out. I was wearing my wedding rings. I said, no, I'm married. He said, okay, but then showed up every Wednesday night for 2.5 years. So he was my regular customer for 2.5 years, and I really got to know him because I started even seeing him outside the club because we really developed a relationship, a friendship, and then a romantic relationship. And we finally committed. I'm sorry, can you reach your microphone or stop moving around because the background noise is too much?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like super newbie to this. I don't normally do this, so I actually don't know how to mute my mic, and that's my kid coming in.
I'm gonna mute you. So he was coming to see me for 2.5 years. We committed to a relationship, and then after we committed to the relationship, I asked him what his body count was, and he said 2 and I was number 3, which shocked me for some reason, but I never met somebody with such a low body count. And you would think that low body count would not trigger me into insecurity. Now, he knew I had a higher body count because of all the years of talking to me. He was well versed in my experiences and my exploits and my stories. And so he knew I had a higher body count, and he was never concerned about that because he stands confidently in the present, not thinking about other boys' pee-pees when he looks at a woman. So it never concerned him at all, but we committed to a relationship, and then I'm asking him what his body count is, and he says 2. And then for the next 10 years, I'm tripping out over 2 people because I'd imagine him kissing them, touching them, being with them sexually, and my brain would just explode in all this insecurity. And literally, this man would do nothing. He'd be in the car beside me, and I would go grumpy because of my imagination. And we had trouble for 10 years because of my imagination. And finally, I had to fix it. And so what I started doing was meditating to shrink my amygdala, the part of my brain that produces stress, fear, and anxiety, because what were the emotions I was having when I pictured him with someone else? Stress, fear, and anxiety. So I started meditating to shrink that part of my brain, to decrease my capacity for those emotions. I wrote a cheat sheet on him. What does he do and say to show me that he loves me and is devoted to me? Because when I'm thinking about that, which is not happening, I'm not focusing on this, which is what's actually happening. How much he loves me, how much he cares about me. He's not thinking about them. He's focused on me. So I had to keep bringing my brain into reality. And I had to keep grounding myself into reality and acknowledging reality instead of letting my imagination and emotions have a negative effect on our relationship. I'm gonna unmute you in case you want to say something.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that sounds a lot like me. Like, I guess that's like a lot of people have that initial kind of insecurity, but like you said, that's like something to overcome. Now whenever I see anybody saying like, because like I'm online and I would talk to a lot of those people who would go onto the podcast and stuff, and they say, oh, the body count matters, and I'm like thinking like, you guys kind of remind me of like a much younger me, you know. Yeah, that's mostly it. Yeah, just wanted to chat with you a little bit about that and say thanks again for having me.
Thank you, Lucas. Come back anytime.
Bye-bye.
I explained to him where the microphone is.
It's too funny. Why did the 2 trigger me? Because when somebody asks you what your body count is, it doesn't matter what the number is. It is a sign of their insecurity. And when him and I were not in a relationship, I wasn't insecure because for some reason the relationship umbrella would create a different sense of expectations, a different feeling. And so when we committed to a relationship, that's when I started feeling insecure, but not before because we were not in a relationship. But now I know how to be confident in a relationship. I get rid of people who say stupid shit. So don't bother saying stupid shit.
Ed, I'm not insecure. I'm insecure about hygiene. You're
Hello.
so insecure, bro.
Deleted
Hi.
that. Hi, Will. What topic are you here for?
The only one that's here. It's the body count doesn't matter.
All right, so that is my facts over feelings debate topic. It is hosted in a factual or scientific way only, but not an individualized way, because I'm not here to change you in any way, shape, or form, which is why I'm not debating you on your own thoughts or feelings. Are you here for a facts over feelings debate?
So actually, I just wanted to cite one article. Ironically enough,
Hold on, wait. Like, hold on. Are
Hi.
you here for a facts over feelings debate? Yes or no?
Yes, of course.
Yes, you are. Okay. So a little bit of ground rules. A fact would be like this. Would you agree this is a key?
Mm-hmm.
Me too. A fact is something outside of you and me, agreed upon on site because it is so obvious. If you want to bring a science, you need to bring 4 pieces of information. Title of the peer-reviewed study. We
Mm-hmm.
don't do articles. We don't do blog posts on religious websites. We do peer-reviewed studies. The website the study's on, the page number and paragraph number, where you read the words you want to tell us the study says. Is that fair?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I just want to preface this really quickly. I actually agree with you. I'm not here to debate you. I'm actually just adding a little bit of context. Personally, myself, I don't care about body count. I don't think most people should. I think it's silly. But I do think that it is contextually important to add that there are actually a lot of positive aspects to having a longer sexual history. And that's what I want to cite. I'm not here to debate you. I'm so sorry. So it's actually a really, really recent study. It was a international study. It was done this year. It was actually from July by Andrew G. Thomas. It was not there to to try to prove that having a higher body count is bad or anything like that. It was simply to study the effects, the psychological and sociological effects of having a higher body count. What they actually found is that people who have a higher body count tend to be more fulfilled, and they also tend to be more sure of what they actually want, and they actually tend to find other partners without that weight of worrying about other people's history. It's actually, I just wanted to add a little bit of that context. So in the sense in which body count matters is in it adds more experience, and it adds more self-acknowledgement, and it adds more fulfillment. That's actually all I wanted to add, actually. Like I said, I didn't mean to come in here.
You gonna give us the name of the study, Will?
Yeah, I'm going to swap apps for a second, so I'm going to mute for like 2 seconds, okay? I just need to find the name of the article.
Okay, thanks.
We do have good connections. Also, more confidence. I'm pretty sure maybe we'll find that in the study somewhere, but probably leads to more confidence.
You are totally right. So the article, oh my gosh, I literally just lost it again.
Forget it. Forget
So it's so hard to remember facts. Hold on, I have a computer in front of me too, so I'm just gonna find that really quick.
Oh.
Okay, I found the article. So it's sexual partner number and distribution over time effect. It's an article. It's a study conducted by Andrew G. Thomas and Yan Wang, and it was an international controlled focus study.
Sorry, hang on. You speak really, really fast. Sexual partner
sorry.
number and what?
And distribution over time effect.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm. And you'll see that the brief overview is that the results of the study point to a lack of sexual double standards, challenging the idea that women are judged more harshly. Although that part is, I feel, more culturally affected personally, but that's I don't know how that was conducted. The biggest I guess finding was that people with higher experience tend to be happier. That was the one that popped out to me, because I've always personally believed that body count is just a concept that we made up. There's no such thing as like your body keeping count of how many people. What it does keep count of is how much experience you have. And if that's one partner, that's one partner, and you can have that same partner your entire life. And you can grow that experience with that partner if you want to. Unfortunately, and I'm sure that as a woman you can agree, one partner is not usually enough to figure yourself out. And I think that most of us should agree with that. I feel like that's how most of us should see things. But anyway, that's all I wanted to add.
I got through a lot of partners before I found the one who pleased me more than anybody else.
And I think that that's important. It also teaches men as well. I think that there's not enough knowledge amongst men to be able to tell each other how to, I don't know, properly be a partner. You can only really find that or learn that by being a partner, even if it means being a bad one sometimes.
I've been a bad one, but now I'm a good one.
I'm going to get going. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for what you do. You are awesome. And I'm actually going to look into your books because you're really interesting.
Yay. Oh, thank you, Will. Keep me posted, okay?
Take care. Bye.
All right, come back anytime. Oh, we're going to give kisses. This is Guinevere. This is Guinevere. She's been doing really well about the barking, except this past week she's been doing not so well. So I put her little bark collar back on. And it's working very psychologically because she's like, oh, I remember this. I didn't like that. Isn't she the best? She's so sweet. She loves her huggies. She loves huggies. She loves to be held. And she just wants you could hold her forever. Could hold her forever. And she's just so happy. She every day there's 1 or 2 points where she's asking me for uppies because she wants her huggies. Neither do STDs, so we call this a super spreader. We also call this person a member of the ACC. The ACC is the Armpit Chlamydia Clan. These are people who don't know what safe sex is, which is why they come here going, oh, the more the body count, the more the STDs. These people are busy giving each other armpit chlamydia. They're the reason why when you go to Google, you type it armpit CH, it autofills chlamydia because of these people. They're super spreaders. They don't ask for testing. Oh, some real freaks. Will, Mr. Will, thank you. Guinevere, awesome name. So I didn't name her. She was gifted to me by my friends. They got her for themselves, but she was a little too much for them, so they gave her to me. She's my baby now. So they had Lancelot. And then they got Guinevere, and now I have Guinevere. And now Guinevere's new boyfriend is Charlie. I'm just a baby. That's right. She's just a baby. Love that I found you. Welcome. She was so meant to be mine, and I manifested her because I have Charlie, and Charlie is 5 years old, and I had Maggie, and Maggie was 17 years old. And I knew Maggie didn't have much more time. I wanted to get a second dog. And I was like, what do I want? And I thought, I want small, white, fluffy, non-shedding, already house trained. And next thing you know, my friends are going, here's your dog. Hi, Chris. Chris, did you butt down me? Yes, she did. I've been meaning to get this live. Hi. I really did manifest, and I'm very good at manifesting, by the way. Okay, so here's the thing. I am a social scientist. So why do I believe in manifesting? Why do I believe in meditation? Why do I believe I can go in a meditative state and know things about somebody I've never even met? Because I've done it all. I've proven it. I have absolutely proven without a doubt that I have those powers. I have the ability to meditate. We all do, but I have proven superpowers. Hey, from London. Ellie Jane, Maggie. I know you remember Maggie. Sometimes I wish I was into women. Ripple. You want to manifest the perfect partner? I'm here for that. I help you with that. I literally help you with that, my love. Oh, it does matter to losers. I 100% agree. You must be such a loser to be so controlling, insecure, stuck in the past, PP obsessed. No more losers. Hi, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Justin.
Justin, what topic are you here for?
I don't think body count itself necessarily matters.
Justin,
Yes.
hi. I really need you to pay attention to the words that I use because they're chosen for a very specific purpose. I didn't ask you what you thought. I asked you what topic you were here for.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Start over.
I'm here for the body count doesn't matter topic.
Okay, so that is my debate topic. Are you in opposition or do you support it? Just opposition or support?
I would say opposition.
Okay, so thank you. So this is my facts over feelings debate. It is not an individualized debate. That means I'm not debating you on you because I'm not here to try to change you in any way, shape, or form. We only discuss this in a factual or scientific way without you starting a sentence with I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. Are you here for that kind of debate?
No. And I'm not prepared for that type of debate. So.
So I like that they're not pretending that they have facts or science. I like that they're making it clear that it is just about their thoughts, their feelings, their ego, their dysfunction, their indoctrination, but they have no facts or science. I like that they're not pretending that anymore. Hi, what's your name?
Body count do matter, shorty.
So that's your name? That's how you start? Your name is Body
Yeah,
Count
that's
Do
how I
Matter
start.
Shorty?
Yeah.
Are you
That's how I
that
start.
dumb that you can't hear the words coming out of my mouth when I say that's your name? Do you
Why
want
you
to
doing all that? You know the truth.
No,
You know
hold on,
deep down, you know the
stop
truth.
talking.
Body
Stop
count do
talking.
matter.
Stop talking.
You know what
so
I'm
I can-
saying? You know the truth.
Okay, I
You know
gotta
what
let
I'm
you go
saying?
because you are too
You
dumb. I
heard.
was gonna say stop talking so you can have a chance to not look so stupid. But apparently you're not gonna take the chance to not look so stupid. So we let you go for being stupid.
And you sound like you're 12 years old. Nobody cares about what you have to say.
You go to therapy to deal with some of your shame over your body count, Ruby? Do you have a book to support? Yes. It is the Glow Up Journal. It is the book designed to help you increase your self-esteem at an expedited pace so that your mental and emotional well-being is indifferent of other people's thoughts and feelings, which is what you need to be doing because apparently you have let other people tell you what your value is and now you're suffering the effects of that. So if you want to stop suffering the effects of dysfunctional people, make sure you got the Glow Up Journal and do the 60-day journey. For some reason, you're having trouble letting go of the idea that your value is assigned to the activity of your genitalia. You're having trouble letting go of that idea for some reason. Hi, what's your name?
Yeah, hi. Have you ever been to a psychiatrist?
I said, what's your name?
Yeah, cool. I asked you a question. Have you ever been to a psychiatrist?
So when they're too dumb to answer a simple question,
Yeah, you can see my name. It's dumb.
I just let them go when they're too dumb to answer a simple question. Because if you're too dumb to do something simple, I don't get into anything more complicated, like answering questions from you. Why would I answer any questions from you? You're too dumb to even hear the words coming out of my mouth. So I don't waste my time on people who lack communication skills. I don't bother using words on people who don't listen. Welcome, Ruby. Oh, big baby boy. Is the point that there are double standards? No, the point is who you did or did not do is not who you are. Hi, what's your name?
My name is I'm not. My name is Naima.
Naima, what's your birthday?
When is my birthday?
Yeah. Yeah.
29th September.
This is not the after school special, unfortunately. You do need to be a little bit older to be able to do a live stream with me on TikTok. But I do encourage your mom. I do encourage that your mom grab a copy of Dating 101 so that you can learn how to tell when people are being coercive or manipulative. Crazy that they come in here trying to assert dominance in a space that is not for them, but they're such great tools. See, I get to show you how easy it is to get rid of males that try to assert dominance. I show you how easy it is to get rid of them. You don't have to deal with them. You just shut them down. You walk away. You don't need to have a conversation with them. Just because they're talking at you doesn't mean you have to stay and be talked at. Okay. And they do have a use in that way. When do you know you're ready to date again? Okay, so Susie, you are ready to date again when you have read No More Assholes, when you have done the work that I give you because I coach you in this book, when you have decided to use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule, when you understand the 12 character traits and you tell yourself you will never settle for anybody who brings less than 12 characters, and you will never settle for anybody who brings less than what you bring to the table in terms of characteristics, that's when you are ready to date, my love. That's when you're ready to date. I'm a coach. It gives me a lot more freedom to operate. I'm not a clinician or a counselor. I am a coach. And because I'm a coach, I can do it my way. Catherine needs to give a title of the peer-reviewed study. Yes, when you buy my book, you learn to identify the difference between a guy, a selfish short-term thinker who you should get rid of, and a man, a generous long-term thinker who is everything you're looking for. When you buy my book, you learn how to calm your mind and increase your confidence and self-esteem and courage. So it's very easy to get rid of the losers because you're well positioned mentally and emotionally to get rid of the losers instead of being desperate and insecure enough to keep a loser. When you buy my book, you understand how to define yourself so that you understand what you deserve. You understand how to date efficiently and effectively, which is the biggest threat to a loser, because when you date efficiently and effectively, you block and delete the losers. Now, losers don't like it when I show you this book because I teach you so much. They don't have a chance. So they come here trying to shame me into not holding this up. Shame me into not promoting this book, because if I'm too embarrassed to show my book and say, buy this book, ladies, like this guy is doing right here, if I was too embarrassed to tell you the truth about what happens when you get this book, you would know to block and delete these losers. They would have a chance with you. But the more you learn from me, the more you block them. Do you see how demeaning they are, ladies? 100% of the males who say body count matters are demeaning, disrespectful, abusive. 100% of them are liars. 100% of them want to step on you to elevate themselves because they're so low value. They're trying to climb you to gain some kind of status. They don't like that I teach you to get rid of the losers that are below you because they bring less to the table than you do, because they are subpar. They are failures. So because of the losers here, I'm going to do a book walkthrough so that not only will you buy this book, you're going to buy more books. So I'm going to tell you what each of my books are about so that you can get the paperbacks on Amazon, the ebook bundle deals off my website, the audiobooks off my website, even the free book. Here it is right here, Fake Love Need Not Apply, How to Identify and Safely Remove Posers, Losers, Scammers, and Predators. You can grab that free book in the link in my bio. Here come the rest of it, ladies. Comeback Queen. Is you healing faster from a breakup or divorce? See, here's the thing. So many of you are realizing you need to get rid of the mistake you're with. How do you know you're with a mistake? Because you keep saying to your friends, he's such an asshole. He did it again. He lied again, disrespected again, was lazy again, didn't keep his word again. If you were saying that to your friends, dump the loser, divorce the loser, and get Comeback Queen and heal faster from the breakup or divorce. And then you use No More Assholes to never pick another loser again. I got No More Assholes in English, No More Assholes in Spanish. No More Assholes is also an audiobook. It is also a workbook with bonus material. A good companion to No More Assholes is my latest book, Evolution Revolution. That is you taking control of matriarchy. We're not waiting for politicians to take away the bullshit they put in place that benefits them. We're saying, okay, I see what you did there. I'm going to do what you did. I'm going to take control. I'm going to take control. I'm not waiting. I'm going to take control. And that's what Evolution Revolution is, the rebirth of matriarchy, because us women are not waiting for them to get their shit together. So there's a link to the latest book in the link in my bio. Grab it in addition to any of the books you're going to grab while you're in Amazon, putting my books in your cart, because this loser came here wanting me to promote my books. And of course I will promote my books whenever you come here wanting me to promote my books. When you get into a relationship, grab your Fix That Shit books. We got Fix That Shit for women and Fix That Shit for men. Fix That Shit for women is also an audiobook. These are going to teach you communication skills and conflict resolution skills. You can also get the Fix That Shit workbooks with bonus material. Here's the Fix That Shit for men workbook and the Fix That Shit for women workbook. Don't forget your teens. We don't want them to be taken advantage of by these losers who need people to be naive, uneducated, and uninformed enough to pick a loser. So get this for your teens so that they are empowered and don't fall for manipulation and coercion. Men who want to heal faster from a breakup or divorce, you also pick your long-term partner. Your dating book is The Perfect Play. And then we get into your mental health, your emotional well-being, because you will never be unhappy again because you are in control of your environment. They don't control you. They never did. They never will. So say yes to goodness, 10 steps for a complete and happy you. This is going to help you elevate your happiness in 10 areas of your life that affect you mentally and emotionally. Yes, you can get advice. Custom-made is career coaching to help you identify and monetize your purpose, passion, and talent. The Glow Up Journal is a 60-day journey designed to help you increase your self-esteem at an expedited pace. You can do this in the book or you can do it online. There's a button in the link in my bio for the digital version. You'll get an email a day for 60 days. So use the buttons in the link in my bio to get your paperbacks, your ebook bundle deals, your audiobooks. Also, check out my Niagara Falls event on October 25th. You can come in person or you can get a virtual ticket. It is an all-day event. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I love that you guys are helping each other in the chat. Advice on marriage. Johnny Boo, minimum 2 kisses a day, minimum 5 seconds each to make sure you never become roommates. Sometimes the bedroom gets spaced out, few and far between in the bedroom because kids, aging bodies, tired, injuries, hormones, less time. So instead of just calling the bedroom intimacy, we have minimum 2 kisses a day, minimum 5 seconds each, and we have daily intimacy. And by the way, the kisses are not, it's you come in and you stay for 5 seconds. Ooh, somebody got say yes to goodness. EvolutionRevolutionFilm.com. Yes, there's a film being made about me right now, you guys. Hello.
How the books for men differ from the books for women. Somebody's asking.
The dating book specifically, or both the books?
I'm not sure if she meant the dating book or the Fix That Shit. Do you? Oh, where is the comment?
I'll do both. So the difference between No More Assholes and The Perfect Play is No More Assholes does have storytelling in it. The Perfect Play does not. The approach is different because I tell women to touch in their approach because touch communicates to him a deeper level of interest than not touching. And I don't tell men to touch women, but I do tell men to make women laugh, because when somebody makes us laugh, we want more. So they get our attention that way. And then in the relationship book, again, storytelling in the woman's, but no storytelling in the men's book. So the men's book is quite a bit thinner. So ladies, if you're introducing it to your partner, it does make it an easier sell because it doesn't look like so much work. And then the piece of advice that is in the men's book that is not in the woman's, because I did write the men's book later and I don't have a newer version of the woman's one, is the minimum 2 kisses a day, minimum 5 seconds each. I push for daily intimacy. I advise daily intimacy. I advise minimum 2 kisses a day, minimum 5 seconds each. I advise using a no kissing for 3 months dating rule. I advise getting rid of people who think body count matters because you're just going to be abused by them. Deo. I found push was a little bit of an aggressive word, which is why I did want to replace it. Hi, my loves. Welcome. Hit the follow button if you haven't yet. This is my backup account here. This is my main account right there. I do need to protect my main account because I am very powerful. And the males that are rejected because you are learning from me don't like that I'm so good at this. And so they do try to get me removed. So I do host my live streams on my backup account and I do protect my main account. Chris.
Hey, I got your book today in the mail or Amazon.
Show me. Can you show me?
I'm just pulled over. I'm driving, so I'm not able to, but like I'm already reading it and the timing couldn't be better. I'm going to all women's AI conference this weekend and we often talk about matriarchy and pouring more women and less bias into the tools and building our own. And so like, it's just, I'm going to read it on the plane. So it's just perfect. I'm bringing it with me and I'm going to show everybody there.
I would love to hear your feedback.
For sure. Yeah, it looks so good and easy to get, fun to get through, and it's like right up my alley. So like, yay, congratulations. And thanks for releasing it early because it's perfect.
I can't wait, right? Like, I mean, I'm so hedonistic. How can I just sit on it? Like it's already hatched. So gotta let the baby bird fly. Thank you, Chris. Oh, Mary, you too. Love this. Days. Dace. Hi, Giselle.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name? How do I say your name? You went away. You went away. You went away.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Hi, what's your name?
Oh, my name is Darcy.
Hi, Dacier. What topic are you here for?
I'm here for the prompt, body count doesn't matter.
Are you in opposition or do you support body count doesn't matter?
I'm both.
Okay, so I'm going to go through my little spiel. So this is a facts over feelings debate, not an individualized debate, because I'm not here to change you or your mind in any way, shape, or form, which is why I don't debate you on you. Only this in a factual or scientific way. So are you here for a facts over feelings discussion?
Should I just explain my way of thinking quickly? I agree when it comes to like how women are controlled in society and they like to pose this, oh, women need to be this and they can't sleep around and if they've slept with more than one person or two people, all of that jazz. I understand. Yes, I agree. It is a controlling tactic. However, I feel like the only time I would ever consider it is when like if I meet a man and he slept with several women, like hitting the hundreds, thousands, that's the only time I think
Really?
I would consider
And
that
where,
it does
where,
matter.
when, so how many of you or your friends have met a male who slept with 100,000 women?
And no one that I know personally, but I know that there's men online that brag about it all the time.
Oh, and you think they're telling the truth?
I mean, some, you know,
Or
like
is that,
celebrities.
no, this is interesting. You seem to be somebody who takes what people say at face value.
No, not really face value, but there are people that sleep with several different people, and there's no way that they're lying. Okay, what about like OnlyFans people?
I was a stripper for 20 years. I never slept with over 100,000 people.
I'm talking about OnlyFans people.
No, I know, but it's just it's a ridiculous concept that anybody will sleep with 100,000 people.
No, I didn't say 100,000. I said like hundreds of people. People
Oh,
do that.
hundreds.
People do that all the time.
Okay, hundreds of people. So I'm not here to change what you want to pick for yourself. I'm just discussing this in a logical way. So let me ask you this. If you met two males and one of them was everything you're looking for, all the elements. Think of all the elements you want. They're everything: loyal, trustworthy, honest, patient, all the things you want. They bring it all. Okay, one of them is everything, and the other one is missing honesty, he's missing trustworthy, he's missing work ethic, and he's missing financial responsibility. He's missing those four things. So one of them is everything on the list, and one of them is not honest, not trustworthy, he's lazy, he's irresponsible. Now, one of these males has a body count of 200, and one of them has a body count of 2, but you don't know which one. Which male are you picking?
Which male am I picking? I'm obviously going to pick the best candidate out of the two.
Well, now both of those males are flipping their cards over that show their body count, and you pick the one with a 200 body count. What are you doing now?
But that also shows he probably just doesn't.
In my
You're
made-up
asking-
story,
Oh, wait, you're
gonna
asking me a
answer
question. Let me
I'm sorry.
answer.
When you're talking, I can't hear. So wait
No,
until
but
I'm
you asked
done.
me a
When
question.
you
You
wait
asked
until
me a
I'm
question,
done. When
so
you
let
wait
me
until I'm
answer.
done. When you wait until I'm done. Okay. So now the two males
Calm
flip their
down.
cards.
Calm down.
So now what do you do?
Can I answer? Because you keep asking me questions, you won't let me speak. You need to calm down. Like, calm down. I'm not fighting you. So yeah, like I said, if I did pick the one with the higher body count, I would still reconsider because he probably doesn't have restraint.
So there you go, my love. So I'm going to let you go. Thank you for proving my point that people who say body count matters lack logic, and they're dumb enough to let go of the person who's everything they're looking for because they're so stuck in their ego and dysfunction. They're willing to get rid of the right person because they can't get through their imagination and dysfunctional emotions. Thank you for that.
I wonder if she likes it when people tell her to calm down.
Hi, what's your name?
Hello, how you doing?
Hi, what's your name?
Hi. My name is Dave. How you doing,
Hey,
man?
what topic are you here for?
I just want to say, first of all, I really respect your patience with that last one. You know, you didn't get like out of yourself or anything. I really respect your patience.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just here for this body count doesn't matter one. And I heard that you said that you were just here for facts. So
Are you in opposition of it or are you in support of it?
I am also here for I'm here in opposition.
Okay, so let me just go through my little thing. So this is a facts over feelings debate. I'm not debating you on you because I'm not here to change you in any way, shape, or form. We only discuss this in a factual or scientific way only. If you go off the app, I can't see you. And if I can't see you, I think you're gone. If I think you're gone, I'll get rid of you. So make sure you stay here, okay? So are you here for a facts? You're leaving again for some reason. Why?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think I was going off of it. I was just going to one of my recent tabs.
Well, don't do that.
right,
So are you here for a facts over feelings debate?
Yeah, just facts.
Okay, so a little bit of ground rules. A fact would be like this. Would you agree this is a key?
Yeah.
Me too. A fact is something outside of you and me, agreed upon on site because it is so obvious. If you want to bring a science, you have to bring 4 pieces of information, which is title of the peer-reviewed study you found your claim, the website it's on, the page number and paragraph number where you found your claim. You give us those 4 pieces first. We go find what you found. And this is how we ensure there's no amplification of lies, fear-mongering, or disinformation. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, I'll let you go first. What do you have, facts or science?
Just facts. Just a fact. So, I mean, I Googled this a little while ago. It's about 1 in 5 people.
That's a statistic. What's the title of your peer-reviewed study?
Oh, it was just something that I Googled. Well, I have to go.
That's a statistic. What is the title of the peer-reviewed study? The website is on the page number, paragraph number.
I understand. Would you give me just 2 seconds to just look at it? I didn't have like
No. Listen. I don't wait for you to do the reading to prove yourself right. I'm going to let you go because it might take you some time. So you can come back when you have the 4 pieces of information, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay. Arusha. Hi, what's your name? Hi, what's your name?
I think that's a butt dial. Hi, Rosasha, you're on live.
No, I'm just gonna listen along.
Hey, I didn't know that I accidentally joined. But I don't know why I did that. My fault. I really like you though, and I respect you, and I agree with everything you're saying. It's all common sense. It's literally just logic, and anyone who has, anything to think about that's like that. I don't know I don't know how to finish the sentence.
You know what's really cute, my love, is that I picked up it was a butt dial, but just for fun, I was just listening. And you like when somebody calls you and it's a butt dial, you're like, oh, let's see where they're going. And then I could hear you typing, and now I'm seeing a little message here, and it says, I've noticed they never come back after asking to go find research. They don't. You're right. They don't.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Did you see that one TikTok that my video editor put together? And she's like, and Ron was never seen again.
Yes, that's so so silly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Logic is like not logical, it seems. But anyway, I just want to say I really rock with you. I like you. I like your classes. And I like everything you do. And I'm gonna go buy your book, like literally.
Yeah, are you getting this one?
Yes, I literally just looked it up. I'm gonna buy
Oh, I love it. Let me know when you get it. Let me know what you think, okay?
it. Yes, I love you so much.
I
You
love
have a
you.
wonderful day.
You're wonderful. Thank you, my love.
You're welcome. Bye.
I love these. I love these. I love these.
It is so annoying when you're trying to make a comment and then it goes crazy on you, and all of a sudden you're requesting to go up, or even when you're just tapping, sometimes it does that.
Yeah. Berman says, what do you mean by the statement? By body count doesn't matter. What I mean is what matters more than who you did or did not do is who you are. Always. Very sweet. Very sweet. I'm glad I kept her on. I'm glad I did that. You're welcome. And by the way, everything I say goes both ways. That's not gendered. That happened to you? Yeah. Yes, W. W. Hey, I just noticed a W is 2 L's. Cecilia. Oh, tomorrow's Friday. After Friday is Saturday. Deep breakfast. Jocelyn Dene. What a beautiful name. Turn your L's into W's. Yes. Oh, I just bought it. Love you, girl. I love you back. I love you back. I love you back. Listen, I feel like women are doing this. I really do. I really do. We need to act fast. Oh, look at that, so cute. We need to act fast. We need to act with certainty. We need to act strongly. And if we do that, by the way, sure, we're going to take off. So I'm really intent on helping the evolution revolution in any way that I can. Can I explain your statement?
I think
Who you did or did not do is always more important than who you are. Diane?
I'm gonna say, I think it just occurs to me that before, if we said you shouldn't date this way, or this isn't healthy, or this isn't the best, we didn't have another option. Like, what was the other option? And so I think why so many women are gravitating to your message is you offer an option. You offer a better way. Whereas before it was just like, well, what do I do if I don't do this? You see what I mean?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
make everything easy. I make it easy to date effectively and efficiently. I make it easy to have a 0-5 relationship. I make it easy to create your own happiness and find your groove. Occurs to me that most people don't know what classifies as emotions outside of the obvious ones. I know. I remember having a conversation with a male last summer, and he said, blah, 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 women are more emotional. And then his next story was him having a fit being angry about something. And I go, anger is an emotion, like, he went, oh yeah. Like, but it's not our problem to solve. And this is what I'm helping you understand, is their dysfunction is not a puzzle for you. It is for them. Your life is your puzzle, not their thoughts and feelings and behaviors. Your thoughts and feelings and behaviors are your puzzle. So focus on you. Let them focus or not focus on themselves. Whatever. Consequences for their actions, it's up to them. Hi, what's your name? Sid?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Sid or Saad. Hi.
What topic are you here for?
The topic that you have on screen, body doesn't matter, but
Okay, so that is my debate topic. It's a facts over feelings debate. We're discussing this in a factual or scientific way only, not an individualized way. Are you here for a facts over feelings debate?
like I'm not here for debate, but like more like a kind of like a maybe a perspective on that topic.
As in, you need a new perspective, or you're trying to tell me your perspective?
Like maybe a little bit of clarification on that.
You want clarification?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you need me to clarify?
So I think, like, I mean, the way that I understand it, like body count doesn't matter. That is for like other person's body count in a relationship. Like, I think that's what the discussion is about, that, who you're dating, like, or your body count to them or their body count to you doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't matter, because what matters more than who somebody did or did not do is who somebody is. So we put our focus in the important place, which is who you are. It's not important who you did, because if you only did 2 people or 0 people, but you're not this, well, should I pick you? You're not this, but you didn't do any, you have a low body count, right? It doesn't make any sense to make choosing you about body count when I should be choosing you about who you are.
Yeah. But like, should your body count like matter to you?
Yes, my sexual experiences matter very much to me, because they taught me my sexuality. They taught me what I liked and didn't like. They taught me my curiosities that I want to keep doing or not doing. And they taught me that my husband is a very great lover in comparison to other people. So I very much cherish my high body count, because it educated me, fulfilled me, and gave me more confidence in myself.
So like when you're looking internally, or like, for yourself, like you want to like, look at that too, like it does matter. And like what kind of like, not in like a matter way, but like what teaching does it bring to you?
So logical people don't count bodies as though the people they had sex with is what matters. What matters to logical people is freedom of expression.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And yeah, you're free to do whatever, and like whatever that is bringing to you.
Nobody controls me. Nobody controlled my sexuality. Nobody controlled my body. And nobody ever will, because I never allowed anybody to control me.
Yeah. And like, and if you are having like, if you have sex with someone and it doesn't work out, or like, like that is just like that person, and you this learning experience. It doesn't have to be like, that, oh, there's like so much shame and taboo associated with
The sex that I had worked out. Before, I used observation before selection. When I picked people, when I was looking for a long-term relationship, and I kissed them on the first, second, third, fourth date, and I ended up with people who were not what I was looking for, that's what did not work out. What was worse than me, because me having consensual sex for fun was always a good time. But what was not a good time was me not being taught to eliminate losers when I'm looking for a long-term relationship.
Yeah. And there are like so many cultural and societal things, like how sex is kind of, taught, and like, how what worth is associated with it. And so it's kind of hard to learn those things. Like, I mean, if someone reads books, good. Like, I think they can get that reading from them. But
I'm going to make it easy.
yeah. No, I think you're doing great, and I think this is really great.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Conversation.
Okay, come back anytime. Bye. So this person came here asking, did I rage quit on that Red Pill podcaster? I don't know who that is. No, I just did what I always do, which is not bother giving any time or attention to somebody who lies, doesn't acknowledge reality. Why would I give any time to a liar who doesn't acknowledge reality? That wasn't a rage quit. That was a, oh, you're one of those. Let me deal with you appropriately, like I teach women to do all day, every day. Every single day, I teach women how to appropriately deal with losers. Walk away. They're not worth your time. They're not worth your attention. They can play with themselves, but I'm not going to entertain them.
She said, I don't bother with these bops. I don't let them bother me. I'm who they want to be.
He was boring, oppressive, and PP obsessed.
Lost Liberty, I'm going to give you one more chance to actually give us the name of the study that you're referring to, okay? Because I haven't given you that, we haven't been giving you that warning yet. Give the name of the study or you're gone.
No.
Oh, okay, well, you're gone.
I got less patience than you.
I actually lost my shit a little bit. I spazzed out on these dudes. This dude was gaslighting me here. And I was like, I said, I have been loading my trailer for 7 years. I know that you are lying to me about the weight of this load. It is over like 4,000 pounds heavier. And he was like, no, you just put it too far forward and your scale in your truck is telling you it's heavier because of that. I said, this is not safe anymore, because if you tell me that, when he told me that was like the third time he had told me that. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I said, in the morning, I'm going to go the 2 hours out of here to the scale. The closest scale is unfortunately 2 hours away. I'm going to print the scale ticket. I said, I'm going to send you guys an invoice, and I want $100 for every 1,000 pounds at this weight, that this is over the weight that you have listed. And I told the broker that. And she said, well, send me the picture in the morning.
Nice. You like your new company?
Yeah, it's literally just me though. Like, I am the company, because it's just the owner operators. We do our own thing. We're literally just using the MC and DOT numbers. So basically, I don't have to pay and get all the certifications to set up my own authority, which would be a big hassle. Um, so I'm just using someone else's. But I book all my own loads. I do all my own stuff. Yep.
AC, I don't know what you were talking about. I was going to say re-request. Maybe that's you. No, it's Brea. AC, I brought you up and then you disappeared for some reason that I don't understand. So re-request. Everything I say goes both ways. Hi, Brea.
Hello.
Hi. What topic are you here for?
I just wanted to like say something to you really quick though. I'm very thankful that someone is actually on here talking about something like this because I've been very insecure and having issues about my past, and I've experimented and had different relationships where like we mutually agreed upon experimenting. So like I feel like a little shame from it, but like I don't, because like, I was in a relationship, I was experimenting, I was in, I'm not just going around, but like, I really thought I was going to end up being alone for the rest of my life.
Brea, should we get rid of that?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So, where does that shame come from? Do you know?
I used to have just low self-esteem and a lot of like insecurities and kind of like hated myself for a long time, and certain relationships I would get into, I would like put my all into it and lose myself, and
No.
yeah, like it was just
This is not
yeah.
answering my question. I'm looking for something along the lines of your parents said something, you had a religious indoctrination in there somewhere, a boyfriend said if your body count isn't low, you're not worthy. Like, this is where I'm trying to find the source of this.
Yeah. I think it's like some people I've tried to date, they're like, oh, well,
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I don't entirely talk about my body count and like let them know everything, but I am honest. So when they ask about my sexual experiences, I tell them exactly what I've been through, and
then
I'm
they
not
had a
ashamed.
negative reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for helping me understand that. So, all the activities that you did in your past, all that exploration, that was all consensual?
Yes.
And when you interacted with people, you put in the effort to give them a good time,
Yes.
right? Okay, so that was good and good, right? Good and good.
Mm-hmm.
There's good is always good. So you did nothing wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to put a pin in that. It was good. It was good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And it was good for them because you put the effort in. So that is good. And there's nothing bad about good. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I know it's going to take a little bit of time for the words to become an emotion and an alleviation, and Diane can help you with the alleviation, but I want you to keep those words because that's your mantra whenever you go think about that and you feel bad. When you go think about that and you feel bad, you go, that's not bad. That was good. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, those boys, because they were not men, absolutely not. Those guys, that was a bad choice, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were, because they were toxic, they were abusive, they were demeaning, weren't they?
Yes.
Right. So when you look at that situation and you feel bad about what you did, I want you to pull yourself back to the situation and go, no. That was not bad. That was good. He was bad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Does that help?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So I'm really good at giving you the words that help you bring yourself into reality. And I want you to do some journaling, and I want you to write this out, because I want you to keep coming back to this over and over again. Every time you have some amnesia about this moment and you forget about this and you go into thinking that's bad, I want you to go back to your journal and to your writing and go, no, I wrote down that was good because it was good. I did something good for myself and something good for someone else. It was all good. That was good. He was bad. The source of my pain is bad. Him attempting to demean me. Him attempting to step on me to elevate himself because he was so low value. He tried to convince me I was low value because of his low self-esteem.
Yeah, I see that.
So that's your reality. Do you see Diane right here? She's going to help you unpack the emotions and the energy and release it. And she's going to do that in 1 hour at 8:30 p.m. tonight.
Okay.
Do you want to go see her for free and do some letting go tonight?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Diane, you want to say something?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, fantastic. I can totally help you with that. And I also want to remind you with the methodology, like think about this. The guys that rejected you because of your body count or your experiences, they're not the guys that you want, they're not the people that you want to be dating. The fact that they had a reaction to it is the wrongness. Not that you have you've had experiences, but their reaction to that's the wrongness. So you don't want those guys. That's the whole platform here is figuring out who are the good men and the shitty guys, right? And differentiating between them. So that's a really good lesson for you, is that those guys, their reaction, and to begin with, them asking is the red flag. But yeah, I'll be happy to help you unpack this.
Thank you.
Freya, those guys that tried, and I say tried because when you do this work that, my words, Diane's work, when you put this all together and you're not feeling this way anymore, it's going to be tried. So I'm using the language that's appropriate because that's where you're going. When those guys tried to make you feel bad, those guys who tried to make you feel bad, did they all kiss you before 3 months?
Yes.
Yeah. Were they in a hurry to kiss you and have sex with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you notice they are hypocrites?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean you have a higher body count, but he's itching to get in your bed, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And increase your body count, isn't he?
Just to discard later.
So they're toxic, they're dysfunctional, they're hypocritical.
Mm-hmm.
So do not take anything they say and internalize it, because it's not for you to carry their garbage bag. Their garbage bag full of their dysfunction, that's their baggage. Don't make it yours, my love.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Do you have any of my books?
I do not. I just found you like 2 nights ago.
Are you single?
Yes.
Baby girl. This and this. So this one, are you ever going to get in a relationship down the road?
Right now, not for a couple of years at least.
That's okay. That's why I said down the road. I know you're not ready yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really good at this. But you think down the road, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is my dating book. I'm not rushing you into a relationship, but I want to prepare you. So this is 7 sections, and the first 3 are only about you. It's not even about you dating. It has nothing to do with any other boys at all. It's all about you calming your mind and emotions, increasing your self-esteem, increasing your courage. So this is this inner work that I know you need to do. And then you're going to learn what to look for in a partner. You're going to learn how to use a no kissing for 3 months dating rule. You're going to learn how to set boundaries. You're going to learn how to create standards. You're going to learn how to date efficiently and effectively so that when you're ready, you are ready. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So this is studying for the test. The test might be 2 years from now, but you want to pass the test when you take the test, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So study for the test. If you're studying for the test for 2 years, if you're doing your inner work for 2 years, perfection. If between now and 2 years, somebody comes into your environment and goes, ooh, something about you. You have the tools to not rush in. You have the tools to continue developing yourself while having boundaries and saying, I'm doing my work and I don't let losers come into my inner environment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is going to make you stronger. And this is for your self-esteem. This is a 60-day journey that you can do in the book. I have you doing daily exercises that biohack your brain structure. So in 60 days, we're going to change the structure of your brain. We're going to change how you think and feel about yourself. You can do it inside the book, or you can do a digital version where you get an email a day for 60 days.
Okay.
Those are my recommendations for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Come back anytime, okay?
All right. Thank you.
And go see Diane at 8:30, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. All right, for you.
I just wanted to say to Tune in the chat, her saying that she's very good at this is an understatement. So no, it's not sus that she said that after saying buy my book. We, not just her, all of us who have read her books point people to her books because her books are literally coaching on deeper levels based off of what she teaches people here. If you Google who is Canada's best dating coach, you will see her name pop up with no sponsorships, no ads, no nothing, because she got that title authentically. Her main account is at the bottom here on the panel, the bottom account on the panel. That's her main account. So if you want to see more about who she's about, you can go there as well. But she earned that title. So yeah, she can absolutely back up what she says. When she says she's very good, again, that's an understatement. She's very likely one of the best, if not the best, especially in Canada.
Hi, John. The no kissing for 3 months dating rule is when you're looking for a long-term relationship. This is you practicing observation before selection so that you eliminate who is wrong and you select who is right. No kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity, minimum 3 months. Your exclusivity is for the right person, not the wrong person. So like a logical person, you are not making uninformed decisions, giving exclusivity before you know if they are the person you're looking for. Because if you give exclusivity before knowledge and insight, that's an uninformed decision that has you rejecting the right person because they showed up 5 days after the wrong person. We don't do that to ourselves. It's not a smart move. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Ethan. I'm 18. Is that okay?
Yeah, Ethan, what topic are you here for?
Well, you said body count doesn't matter, and I feel like
So thank you for answering the question. That is my facts over feelings debate topic. This is not a debate where I debate you on you because I'm not here to change you in any way. I'm not here to change you in any way, shape, or form. We only discuss this in a factual or scientific way only. Are you here for facts over feelings debate?
yeah, of course.
Okay,
Your body releases oxytocin when you do that. So
good.
Lake Ray,
Straight to the science. Straight to the science. I love this. I need 4 pieces of information. Title of the peer-reviewed study. Website is on, page number, paragraph number. You have to give us that to prove you're not lying. Okay. So what's the
okay, I would have to go like look at some stuff and then T count me.
Go find the proof that you didn't just come here and lie. Okay. We don't keep liars on our panel. If you're not ready to prove what you're saying, it's not a pile of poop that you just squished out of your bum and then pointed to and said, oxytocin, right? You got to prove you didn't just poop poop something in your hand, you got to show us there's a scientific study. We don't believe the words spoken by males coming here going, you know what I mean? Like, that's just stupid, and women don't listen to stupidity. He goes, oxytocin is real. Oh, now that you're yapping in the chat, title of the peer-reviewed study, website is on, page number, paragraph number. If you yap one more word, it proves you're a liar because you're not providing the proof that you're not lying. So title, website, page number, paragraph number, but not one word from you. Oh, look at this. Little loser wants to disappear, block, delete, cleanse, remove. I don't even read their words, by the way. I don't bother reading their words. Hi, Sissy.
Also, like when they bring up the oxytocin thing, it's so dumb because like you know how many ways we get oxytocin, releases of oxytocin in everyday life. It's like you can literally get oxytocin through food, through just communication with friends, going out in nature, petting your animals, spending time with your animals. I mean, come on. So what?
It's
Listen,
also a short-term.
either
Sorry.
his mommy doesn't love him anymore because she hugged him too much, or his mommy still loves him because she never hugged him. Go on, Diane.
I was gonna say it's a short-term release. Like it's gone within 45 minutes. So this isn't like, oh, you had sex 5 years ago and you still have oxytocin from it and you can't bond. Like that's just stupid. But also, if you're gonna come up here, like be respectful and wait till you're called on. And when she's talking, wait for your turn before you speak because the constant interruption is not gonna fly.
Hi, David. What topic are you here for?
The body count doesn't matter.
So that is my facts over feelings debate topic. It's not an individualized debate. That means you don't start a sentence with, I think, I feel. Where did you go? Oh, where are you going? Why are you going in and out?
Oh, sorry, I'm just reading my notes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Are you going to stay here?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm just trying to remember as much as I can.
So it's a facts over feelings debate, science or facts only, but not you starting a sentence with, I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. Are you here for a facts over feelings debate?
Yes, facts only.
Okay. A little bit of ground rules. Would you agree this is a key?
Yeah.
Me too. A fact is something outside of you and me, agreed upon on site because it is so obvious. If you want to bring a science, you have to bring 4 pieces of information to prove you're not lying. So title of the peer-reviewed study you found your claim in, the website the study's on, the page number and paragraph number, where you found your claim. You give us that first. We go find what you found, and that's how we ensure there's no amplification of lies, fear-mongering, or disinformation. Is that fair?
Yeah.
I'll let you go first. What do you have, facts or science?
Butler's University
What's
has a study.
the title of the peer-reviewed study?
That's why I was trying.
Butler's University is not a title of a study. What's the title of the study?
The more sexual partners somebody has, the lower the odds of marital commitment.
What's the title of the study? He's off the app. You can't go off the app and talk. We can't hear you. Are you too dumb to remember the title of a study?
National Longitudinal Survey of Youth 97, done by Butler's University.
What's the number 97? Is that the year it was conducted?
That's just the survey they had.
The name of the study.
I just said it. I can't give you the. I don't have the full. I don't have the full script of what was or the page number of it. NYLS 97. Look it up.
David, what's the page number and paragraph number where we're supposed to go?
I don't have a page number. That's just the study they did.
No. A study has pages. So you don't have a page number or a paragraph number?
Not in front of me.
Okay.
I just read it before I went on your live.
All right. So
Tony says it's a poll, not a peer-reviewed study. She says it's a poll.
Also, it's the data is comparisons between different generations of young people entering the workforce. Family and fertility, information on relationships, family formation, and household composition. A lot of it's about the labor market. Yeah. Oh, he's gone. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I got rid of him. He went to ChatGPT or something, and he hasn't read anything. So of course I got rid of him. We get rid of illiterate people. We don't bother with illiterate people. Bossy count? Sandra. I definitely have a bossy count. Read it on Google. Here comes the block and delete because of the illiterate moron. I don't bother with do my homework for me. Right? Is that how you got through school? Because your mommy did your homework for you? Or is it because the teacher just passed you on because they didn't want to see your face for another year?
He literally didn't read it. You're absolutely right, Chantel, because on the important information, like overview of it, it says it provides detailed long-term data on the workforce, which helps policymakers and researchers understand how individual experience and environmental factors influence labor market outcomes.
Of it again, Ripple?
It's the National Longitudinal Survey of Youth.
Uh-huh. That's it?
If you type that in, yeah, if you type that in, it'll come up.
1997, okay.
It's people born, they did it on people born between 1957 and 64, and people born between 1980 and 84.
I don't find anything. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it's not at all what you thought it was.
It's not at all. Google! They're so stupid and illiterate. Isn't it great, ladies, to find out how stupid and illiterate they are before you let them kiss you? Hands up in the comment section if you are so grateful that I'm teaching you to let them talk, because some of them sound like very nice young men. Some of them almost sound handsome. But when you let them talk, you find out they're so stupid and illiterate that you just clamp right up. Ain't no way this guy's laying a finger on me. Ain't no way I'd ever kiss a loser like that. Listen to the stupidity coming out of your face. Angela, Mary, Giselle, learning a lot. John, Odila, Rock Bunny, Elusa, Ripple, Ali Jane, Kat, Dondra. Ooh. Yep. Janice, Cece, Angela, Mare. Yeah, it's really great. It's really great how my methodology saves you so much time, saves you so much stress, saves you so much trouble. Ishitni, Elizabeth, Peach Face. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, he's in my pumpkin. Oh, my goodness, you're just so precious. You're just so precious. So when I'm done my live stream, she's not doing it right now because I'm still live. But when I finish my live stream, and she knows when, because I do my little shout out at the end. Raising my hand for my daughters, KJ. She comes and finds me immediately, and she wants uppies. And then she licks my mouth like crazy. And it's like, it's kiss because there's a firm press of the nose. And I can tell the difference between bathing me, kissing me, and kissing me with so much love. And it's like she's kissing me hard. And there's sometimes so much love, little nibbles. That's the so much love, is like there's a little nibble with a kiss. But she's really like kissing my mouth, but kissing it hard. And it's like she's trying to, because she hears me ranting, right? And it's like she's trying to clean away the nights, the rants. Hi, STD's not a thing. Oh, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, here's somebody in the ACC, the Armpit Chlamydia Clan. We can tell they're in the Armpit Chlamydia Clan because they don't know what safe sex is. They think having sex leads to STDs because they're busy giving each other armpit chlamydia. Now, they were never taught what safe sex is because they come from a culture where they're not taught safety. They're taught abstinence only. So they do things like, it's not sex if my friends are jumping on the bed and moving our bodies, because I'm not moving my body by myself. So it's called soaking, not sex. And it's not sex if I put my dong in the armpit or in the back of your knee. That's not sex. And so God's only looking at the jai. So they're really busy giving each other STDs in really weird places like knees, armpits, bums, because God's only looking at the jai. So welcome to that person who's in the ACC. I'd like to let you know that we don't want your STDs, you weirdos. You're the reason why when we go to Google and type in armpit CH, the autofill is chlamydia, because of people like you in the ACC. We don't want your ACC. Okay, so you guys stay over there. Leave the rest of us logical people who get tested alone, okay? I know, it's pretty sad, isn't it, Rock Bunny? Super spreaders, right? Your doggy does that too? Aw. Can't wait for the day someone actually comes prepared with material for a debate. Cami, do you know how long I've had this prompt up for? Everybody lies, right? Look at this tag person. Everybody lies like him. That's why he's a super spreader, because he lies. If people say, do you have any STDs? He lies and he says, no, I don't. But we all know he's got armpit chlamydia. Stay away from us, okay? We don't want your STDs. You stay away. Doo-doo. Take it easy. Oh. Past actions represent future ones. Keaton, I want to ask you a question, but I need you to say yes so I know you and I are talking. Keaton, can you say yes? Then I can ask you a question. I'm not looking at TAC anymore. I'm bored with the armpit chlamydia person. I don't know why they keep yapping in my comment section as though we're going to pay attention to someone we've already rejected for being a super spreader. Keaton, so you said past actions represent future ones, by the way. So Keaton, what you're saying is what somebody did in the past, they're still doing in the present. Is that right, Keaton?
I have to go back to work in retail.
Keaton, I just want a yes or no instead of yap, yap, yap word salad. Are you saying what people did in the past, they're still doing in the present? Yes or no, Keaton? Well, John, we just want to find out if Keaton is still pooping his pants. Hi, Dio.
Hi,
Wow.
it's John
Okay,
Elia. Sorry.
Keaton is still pooping his pants because Keaton is still doing in the present what he did in the past. He can't conceive of change because Keaton never changed anything. Now, ladies, we got to get rid of these males who poop their pants because, you know, they're stinky, they're messy, they're dirty. We're not looking for that. So thanks for letting us know, Keaton, that you still poop your pants. Dio, hi.
I just wanted to join Elia, but I was marinating in my bath, so I didn't have my headphones. But that guy, Mel, or maybe Man, who joined and showed us the article, and he said that there is a good side to the body count and experience. That article actually doesn't say it. The only thing that article was talking about that there is a differences in picking mate based on the person socio-sexuality. So it's basically how they perceive sexual behavior. And that's it. There were no such information. Maybe that he will bring such information, but if someone will bring that article again, we just will know that it's not saying that.
Keaton also doesn't know how to spell because he wrote your the proper way, but thought he made a mistake and then corrected himself and then wrote it improperly. So not only is Keaton still pooping his pants, Keaton didn't make it beyond grade 2. Like actually, I mean, I know he was passed on to the next grade, passed on, but apparently grade 2 is where Keaton stopped learning.
Thinking about this conversation that Keaton would have with a woman would be like, so where did you used to work? And like, what food did you used to want to like to eat? Like, why are you getting to know her past instead of her present?
Well, because he wants to know she's still pooping her pants so that he can pick somebody who's still pooping their pants, because like attracts like, and he's looking for somebody like him.
To just ask what brand of diaper she likes. You know?
Slow ride, take it easy. I know. Oh my God, we're getting so close to the date. We're getting close to Niagara Falls. And then I will have one less thing on my mind. Niagara Falls is so many thoughts. So it's, I can now. Sorry, I was on my live stream and wasn't checking my phone, LOL. My event planner is trying to have a little chat with me for the signage for Niagara Falls. I've never done something like this before. Like, I've done retreats, but I've never done like an event and gotten a planner and like really decorated. Can't wait to see you all. Share some documentary footage. Krista, do you want to come talk about the documentary? Are you able to? Exciting, yes. I know, it's 2 weeks. It is 2 weeks. Oh yeah, maybe I should do that. Slow ride. Krista.
Hello, everyone. How are you all?
Amazing.
Yay! So good to see you all. I've been working so much. I feel like I've been missing so many lives, but it's great to be back and it's great to hear you all. Dio, Ripple, Diane, Elle's in here, Dondra, everybody. So excited for the event. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I'm working on a documentary film, which I started working on in January with Chantal, and interviewed a lot of really amazing people, both from this arena and outside of it. And we're working very hard to edit and get a piece ready for Niagara Falls viewing for the people that join us in person. And so excited to share it with you. There's a trailer out now that's on my page, both this Evolution Revolution film page and my Surfing Stagehand, my personal page. And I think Ripple and Diana and a few other people have posted it as well. So check that out. And if you got a follow from me today or yesterday, that's who I am, working on the film. And it's also going to be called Evolution Revolution, like Chantel's new book. So we're so excited. And yeah, I can't wait to see you all. We're going to have such an amazing journey together, meditating and learning and just supporting each other. So very excited.
And also setting ourselves up for the next evolution as well. Like that's what part of the day is going to be. It's, like discussing hope, discussing our next step as women as people who want to change the tides that are happening in the world, and grounding ourselves and actually manifesting something. And we're gonna put some power into Niagara Falls. We're gonna put some energy out into the world. So maybe that's going to be a day that is going to create something big, at least for some people.
My hope as well, and I'm sure it's going to be so. We will make it so. We're going to combine all of our feminine powers and manifest what we want to see in the world. So thank you so much, everybody, for sharing your stories with me and spending time with me. And it's been a really, really enlightening experience for me and hopefully for all of you. I can't wait for everybody to see it. So I'll look forward to
Krista,
Yes.
What is you're coming in October, you're getting more footage, and then you're going back home and you're completing the editing of the movie.
Yep.
And then your plan for it to be available for everybody is when?
That is still in the works. That's a complicated process. That's probably more than I can go into at this moment. But we're going to. We have a lot of great ideas, and we've made the best film we can make up to all the latest standards as far as 4K tech, all that goes. It's very high quality. So really, we can do whatever we want with it. So we will. That's something still to come. But I'm planning to wrap by the end of the year. Of course, this might be the last shoot here at Niagara Falls. There may be one after that, but it would be soon. So we'll be done with all the filming by the end of the year, and then in earnest, the beginning of the year, finish all the editing and get it all together, and we're gonna go from there. So. Lots of ideas in the works. Yes, and my editor Kai is amazing, and she's at UCLA Film School now. She was out of 3,500 applicants, they accept only 15 people, and she was one of the people that they accepted. So I'm working with top-notch, skilled people, and I'm just really excited to spread the message, to get this out there, and to hear so many more women say, I wish I had known that when I was younger. Thank goodness I found you when I did. That's what I want to hear. And I want to see this change people's lives, because you are changing people's lives, and there's no reason that you can't change many, 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 many more. So this is all about getting the word out.
Yeah, I appreciate it so much. Thank you, my love.
Thank you. It's great to see you all.
I love that you're back at work. You seem happy.
It's busy season. Long days and no days off. So it's pretty intense, but it's good. I got to be the head camera person for the Duran Duran concert recently at the ballpark. So that was huge and lots of fun. Yeah.
My
It was
favorite
funny.
band.
I know, the lighting director was telling me, so the singer is Simon Le Bon and the bassist is John Taylor. I was like, I know who they are. I know each one of their names.
Yeah.
So that was a really great experience. So not only am I doing this film, but I'm doing lots of exciting things with the camera work in my real job. So anyway, I'm just very dedicated to this idea, and I'm seeing every day people's lives changed by you. So kudos to you. And I can't wait to see the book.
Yeah. A couple people got theirs already.
Oh, it's out?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So there's a button in the link in my bio to grab it off Amazon.
Okay.
I can't wait. I couldn't sit on it, right? Like it was.
Yeah.
So
Wow, that's a memo I didn't get, but I've been at work nonstop. So, okay, great. All right. Well, thank you very much for letting me come up and tell everybody about the movie. And anyone who wants to check it out can look on this page I'm talking from now, or Surfing Stagehand, or go to evolutionrevolutionfilm.com and check that out. You can join the mailing list and be kept abreast when things start happening. So, or when things wrap up is what I should say. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Krista.
Bye, Diane. Bye, Ripple. Bye, Dio.
Bye, my love.
Bye.
By the way, everybody, those are my eyes. Diane, I imagine you probably leaving soon to go start your live stream.
Yes, ma'am. I was just about to drop off. Thank you again. I'll see you tomorrow. And if anybody wants to do some healing work, I will be live in about 25 minutes to do some energy healing work. If you want to unpack anything, release stuff that you've had stuck inside of you and you don't know how to get rid of it, I can help.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Hopefully you see Drea tonight. Thank you, Diane. Okay, who wants to come chat? Who wants to come chat? Take it easy. Trying to think if I had some thoughts today. Trying to think if I had some thoughts today. Some thoughts about things to share. So I'm wondering what's next. What's next? Because, you know, things keep moving along. And when I say what's next, I mean, what's the next thing the podcast bros are going to say? Because the podcast bros used to say body count matters. Every woman should have her body count on her forehead because they should know if she's high value or low value. And body count matters because of scientific studies. You don't want to be with somebody who can't bond with you. You don't want to be with somebody who doesn't have enough oxytocin for you. So now that we've debunked what they said was scientific reasons, we've noticed there was a shift. They're not saying science anymore. They're saying it's subjective. And you can't debate something subjective that has no facts, they say, associated to it. And I say, yes, you're right, it is subjective, but there are facts, and here are the facts. So now that we're debunking the subjective part of it, what's the next thing going to be? Stretched in diseases. He says stretched because his pee-pee's too small to touch the sides, ladies. You can always tell the ones with the tiny ones because they try to say women have big vaginas. It's not that a woman has a big
I think they are for us, and they are just proposing what Red Pill Bros might move to. But I had an idea. They will try to turn themselves into a victim. They will be like, we are poor boys, we are so poor because we are pure, we are nice, and they don't want pure, nice boys, something like that.
I know, not so much the pure, but the emotional plea. I've seen some of the emotional pleas. I think you're right, Dio. It's the next evolution is the emotional plea, and the emotional plea is, but my feelings matter. First, it was the scientific plea, and then it was that there's no facts plea, and then it's going to be the emotional plea. My feelings matter. How I feel about that. Shouldn't you take my feelings into account? Men have feelings too, you know.
I think that it will be very short phase because you can read everywhere that you are responsible for your own feelings. So I think it still will happen because it's logical in sense of how psychologically people are moving when they are trying to accept the truth they don't want to accept, and they will try to victimize themselves. but it will be short, so there should be something right after that, and I don't understand yet what, because they are always angry. Anger should have been there. They might trade, so there will be like, okay, I will have body count, but then you will have that, for example, and it should be fair then. So something maybe like that, I don't know.
I do see the anger. I can see the anger, the next evolution after the emotional plea. I can see it as kind of like a, well, if I don't want you anyways. Which is still a repeat of what they do, right? Well, if you have a high body count, I don't want you anyways. Even though that's not true. We know that's not true because they'll still hang around you. You have a high body count, you're low value, but they stay, don't they? They don't move on because they're hoping to get some of your attention.
Clear an excuse. They use it as an excuse, and I don't understand them that way. Like, they think that people believe that, but most people, even though they might take it into account and think that it is a problem, they still don't believe that it is a problem. And even when they will come like to therapist or even to you as a coach, they will be like, I don't understand it because there should be something behind it. It's not only the reason why they could like reject me. But they're crazy, I don't know.
There's a lot of delusion, there's a lot of mental illness, and this is why I tell women to not focus on them, right? When women come here and they're like, why is this happening? How can we help them? And I say, not your thoughts to have. Because a lot of them are just going to hold on to that until the day they die. So don't bother thinking about it because that's patriarchy in action. Because when you're thinking about them, you're not thinking about yourself. When you don't think about yourself, you don't think about your goals. When you don't think about your goals, you don't follow through into something better. So don't fall for the trick of patriarchy because patriarchy is a great magician, right? Magicians use misdirection. The misdirection in dating is don't look at what I'm missing, look at who you did. The misdirection that patriarchy is putting on your brain is don't focus on your well-being and your goals, focus on the dysfunction of the males in our culture and society. So my instruction to you is stop focusing on the dysfunction of the males because you're falling into the trap. When you take your focus onto yourself, and that's what my latest book is about, Evolution Revolution, is about you understanding that in order for matriarchy to take place, you have to stop subscribing to the magic tricks that the patriarchy keeps flashing in front of your face. Stop being distracted by their tricks and bring your focus into yourself. Pure grief. So you think it's the 5 stages of grief? And I'm not disagreeing because I actually thought about that like a couple minutes before you said it, that they're going to go through the 5 stages of grief. I thought about that like a minute or two before you typed that. I thought they're going to go through the 5 stages of grief. What are you thinking about that, Dio?
I agree with that. That's why I said that they will try to trade in a sense, because that stage hasn't happened yet. There was anger, there was and they will be victimizing themselves. So like those stages of grief, I didn't see in them yet. But the problem is they are not structural within that. And it's understandable because we need to approach it from not individual perspective, but from the perspective of psychology of masses. And that is a trickery because it's much more chaotic if we not study the group itself, but it would be a waste of time to study something that will disappear anyway.
I like that, Dio. I like that. All right, my lovelies, I think I'm gonna head out for the night. Lovelies, hit the follow button if you haven't yet. I'm gonna do a final book walkthrough and then head out for the night. And I'm always here Monday to Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time for minimum 2 hours. Something that mattered is gone. Yes, you're welcome, Freya. Dio, thank you, my love. I always appreciate you.
Always happy to be here.
I'm glad you're here. I miss you.
That I not always have a possibility, but I'm happy to be here. And also, most of the time, I'm not jumping into the box because I don't have anything to add and I just don't want to take place. But if someone has or brings up something not scientific enough or scientific, like not truthfully represent science, I will always drop into the box and like tell what is correct.
So for the past couple days, like in the past week, there's been a couple times where something popped up in my, like a situation popped up in my head where where I've been invited to a debate. I'm invited to a debate and I say, I need to bring my entourage to this debate. I need my Dio, I need my Ripple, I need my Diane.
Be your tribe.
Because you are my researchers. You are my science people. You are my pitbulls. I think we make a wonderful team.
Always, yeah, I agree. Sorry, I've been listening. I've just been out walking with Xander, but I've been listening.
I wouldn't want it any other way. If I were showing up on a debate, I would want you guys beside me because I want to do what I do and you guys do what you do. And I think what we bring is so powerful. Nobody can break it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
I can't wait to pick up your book tomorrow. Everyone have a beautiful night. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday.
Did you notice that guy, Yap Yap Yap? Do you know how much of his words I read? 3.
It's, yeah, it's not your fault. He's never touched boobies before other than his mother, so whatever.
Ladies, gentlemen, when somebody writes you something and in 3 words, you know what is behind those words, which is a toxic, abusive, dysfunctional person, don't read the rest of it. Just instantly delete it because there's no reason for you to pollute your mind with their garbage. I never read their words. I understand in 3 words what I'm dealing with, and when I see it's garbage, I instantly delete it. I don't bother. So save yourself as well. Don't bother with their words. There's no point.
I also want to add to this, like I started doing that everywhere, especially on US videos, because there are tons of bots right now because, of course, of the situation. But what I do is I'm disliking every bot's comment. It disappears for yourself, but it also drops down in algorithm and it's not showing to others. So it's like my small fight for US people.
Well done.
Dio, our algorithm warrior.
Thank you, Dio. All right, please. I need to. Oh, Dio.
And I'm happy to help.
Yeah, thank you, my love.
Ask though too, they have started to stop people from leaving the US. And thoughts and prayers, please. Specifically people flying. If I have to rent a car, I will. It seems to only be like boarding passes. They're stopping. They're just like people will make it through TSA and all that. And then they're just canceling the ticket. So,
And I see
yeah.
this especially doing that for academics, Like people
Yeah.
that write in science, they stopping them and not letting them out. It's crazy.
Yeah. So, but I will rent a car and drive across the border. I do not care. And then I will probably stay if that happens. Because yeah, they're not gonna yeah. If they're gonna try to keep people in then by stopping flights, then the next step is all borders.
It's unbelievable. So you remember yesterday I got that offer from Steve Harvey people?
In Atlanta?
I sent them an email saying, no, I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
So,
You know what? Bigger, better opportunities will come because that's just how life is.
yeah. So Krista, I got an email from the team of Brandy Harvey, associated to Steve Harvey, and she does a show/podcast in Atlanta, Georgia, and invited me to come be a guest. And I said, unfortunately, like many Canadians right now, I am not fully comfortable crossing the border, but I would love to do something online if that's an opportunity. And they're like, not right now. So we'll wait. I got patience. But it's not a good time for travel to the US right now.
You can, I don't know if you would like to or you have a possibility, but you can invest in some studio and welcome them to yourself.
Right, yeah.
And they will be like, it's an adequate proposition, so not to do it online. And if they don't want to, it's probably a trap. Because I would assume they are that crazy that they would do that.
Right. I'm gonna stay right here. All right. Final book walkthrough, my loves. Don't forget, I'm always here Monday to Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for minimum 2 hours. Bonus time other than that, so set your notifications on. Comeback Queen is going to help you heal faster from a breakup or divorce. You can get all my paperbacks on Amazon. I've got ebook bundle deals, audiobooks as well. All the buttons you want are in the link in my bio. No More Assholes is how you make sure when you choose a long-term relationship, you choose the right person by using observation before selection. No More Assholes in English, No More Assholes in Spanish. No More Assholes is also an audiobook. It is also a workbook with bonus material. You need your Fix That Shit books when you start a relationship to make sure you have a zero fight relationship. You got Fix That Shit for men and Fix That Shit for women. Yes, my love, I'm doing my final book walkthrough. These are going to help you get zero fights because they teach you communication skills and conflict resolution skills. Fix That Shit for Women is also an audiobook. The Fix That Shit books also have workbooks with bonus material. So here is the Fix That Shit for Men workbook and the Fix That Shit for Women workbook. Men who want to heal faster from a breakup and select the right long-term partner, your book is the perfect play. First time, come back tomorrow, my love. Can you come back earlier tomorrow? The free dating book in the link in my bio is Fake Love Need Not Apply, How to Identify and Safely Remove Posers, Losers, Scammers, and Predators. Your teens are going to need Dating 101 to make sure they're not taken advantage of by people who are manipulative and coercive. 6 p.m. Eastern Time, yeah. Custom Made is for career coaching to help you identify and monetize your purpose, passion, and talent Monday to Friday. This is 2 parts and it is also a workbook. You will be doing 2 writing exercises at the end of every chapter. The Glow Up Journal is another workbook to increase your confidence and self-esteem. Thank you, my love. You could do this in the book or you could do a digital version. The digital version is in the link in my bio. You'll get an email a day for 60 days. Say Yes to Goodness, 10 Steps for a Complete and Happy You. This is to elevate your happiness in 10 areas of your life that are affecting you mentally and emotionally. We always get rid of losers on site. Losers don't exist. We block, delete, we cleanse, remove. Garbage never resides around women. Women always have a clean environment because we don't let garbage fester around us. We always take it to the curb and then we don't think about it again. It's none of our business. All right, my lovelies. I will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Have a good sleep. G.O., Ripple, AJ, Mikhail, Dandra, Surfing Station, Krista, Sandy, my Sharona, Fern, Libertas, Rock Bunny, Tunagi, Audio Muse, Kitch, Peach, Lori, Undefined, Lauren, Rennie, Caroline, Zoe, Emma, Victor, Connie, Baby Girl, Star, Wayne, Cami, Hot Commodities, and John. See you guys back here tomorrow, 6 p.m. Have a good night. Have a good sleep, my loves.